that as we go back and look at the disciples before he comes, and Jesus tells them to go get a donkey for him, and he tells them where it is, and somehow these people know that who Jesus is, because they just let the disciples walk away. If I came over to you and said to you, the church needs your car, so I'll just take it, and you say, go ahead, that's fine. No, you wouldn't. At least most of you wouldn't. That you'd be somewhat skeptical about it. But he's made arrangements. Jesus has made arrangements. This world is in an orderly pattern. We may wreck the world, but God has an orderly pattern for it. And it will vibrate to the very end, according to his plan. And Jesus told the disciples, the Lord has need of him. Those of you who read your secret, what's the devotional booklet I have? The secret, lost it here. If you'd read that this morning, that little devotional, if you haven't read it yet, be sure to read it. That they were supposed to say, the Lord has need of him. The Lord has need of him. Let me just share with you today. God is in need of you and me. He created you and me that we might be part of his great kingdom. Oh, he could run this world without us, but he created us for a purpose. And Jesus came riding into the city with a purpose and to introduce the kingdom. Now what about this great crowd? There were those that were followers of his and were definitely interested in him setting up the kingdom. His disciples were with him, but I imagine there were those who were kind of just caught up with the emotion and were going to be with him only for a little while, because it's not very many more days later when we see the reversal of crucifying him. Let us make sure when we give homage to God that it's genuine and it's from the heart, and we've experienced his grace and his love. There were others, no doubt, who were in the crowd, who were skeptical about who this guy is. And the Pharisees and Sadducees became very concerned, but because they were aware that the Roman government had put them in their particular position and they were to keep order. And if Rome would hear about the uprising of this dissenter and that they weren't controlling it, things would not be well for them. And they are concerned of what's going on. And so what did they do? They go to Jesus and say, quiet this crowd a little bit. Just quiet them just a little bit. Get the tone down a little bit. And Jesus says, if I quiet them, the stones would cry out. The stones would cry out. As we rejoice today with him, riding into the temple, riding to the temple, and the crowds are shouting, Hosanna, Hosanna. Let us too shout Hosanna, because he is the King of our lives. He is the Lord of our lives. He's the King of kings. Let us go forward praising him and saying, Hosanna, Hosanna in the highest. God has spoken to you today, and you need to receive Jesus Christ as your personal Savior. You come as we sing this last hymn. We would like to be baptized or join this church.